And welcome back. So we're finished on Yavin.
Yeah, what do you want?
It's just a matter of we need to head back to Tatooine to sort this whole Sasha issue out. I don't remember if I said it last episode, but if you get a Star Forge, every map you get and you go back to Yavin, it triggers something a bit more. I think there's like a little bit of a storyline going on there.
Yes, what's on your mind? You got.
Check. How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
I think we both know the real reason you've been watching me.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too?
What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand.
What are you trying to tell me?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
I could see myself ever doing such things.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as?
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Bastila's like being fucking chatty, isn't she, lately? I feel he's been left out of the loop. Apparently Bastila's still playing the role of mentor. She has been studying your progress carefully and had much to say about your actions and the perils of the dark side.
How can I help? Then I...
Yes, what's on your mind?
You check everyone again by the looks of it. Because it might just be Bastila that's got a bit chatty, but it might not be.
How may I be of... What is it? Of course.
Okay. I just want to be sure because I don't want to miss shit.
Hey there. What? Don't worry.
Okay, so her brother is just like basically out of bounds.
Yeah, what do you want?
Right, we need to head back to Tatooine to drop off Sasha and that little side quest, and maybe pick up some more. So off we go.
Incoming fire!
As if I'm under attack. Okay, there's one. Jesus, can't fucking see there. There's 2. 3. 4. 2 left. Oh, come on, get it. Jesus. So much effort just to fly a fucking Tatooine. Okay.
How can I help?
Why did the council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
If the Force wants us to be together, why did you keep resisting my undeniable charms?
I said we were brought together for our mission, to stop Malak. I hardly think the Force would be pushing us toward a romantic involvement when the fate of the galaxy is at stake. Please try to stay focused. I doubt the Council would approve if they knew we were busy discussing our mutual attraction when we should be saving the galaxy from Malak.
I like how, yeah, mutual attraction. I knew it.
Mutual attraction? I never said... It's just an expression. Whatever our feelings... whatever your feelings, you have to try to ignore them. Don't let this complicate things. Finding the missing pieces of the star maps is our only hope of locating the Star Forge and defeating Malak. The Council explained all this quite clearly.
It just seems odd they would send me off without a master to guide me.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
I get the feeling like there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I guess that makes sense.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when its appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Me, you're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating? I admit, I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun.
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
Careful, remember your self-control.
You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad.
Complain all you want, but I know that you love me.
I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
What's that updated with? You've asked Bastila why the Jedi Council sent the two of you, neither fully trained. Just trusting the council, okay.
How can I help? Then I...
Jesus Christ, we're doing so much
Yes, what's
talking
on your
lately.
mind? You g-
But I don't even know, I just don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss a
How may I
thing.
be of us? Of course.
Candor, surely you got something to talk to me about
Yeah,
now.
what do you want?
Evidently not. I know for a fact that mission isn't going to.
Hey there. What can... Don't worry.
Right, let's head off with our party. Who are we taking? Definitely taking mission. And I'll take Canderous.
Mission, is that you? It's me, Lena, remember? I was dating your brother back on Terrace. Lena? What are you doing here? Where's Griff? I'm just passing through. Griff and I broke up a few months after we left Terrace together. Probably for the best. Your brother can be charming, Mission, but he's bad news. Don't you start trashing my brother, you cantina rat! Take that back or I'll smack you so hard your head tails will pop off! Mission, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way?
You took her brother away and left her alone all on Taris.
You've got your facts a little backwards. Mission could have come with us if she wanted to. It was her choice to stay behind. You liar! Griff told me that you didn't want his little sister tagging along. That's why he had to leave me behind. Is that what the Hutt spawn told you? I wanted you to come with us, Mission. I even offered to pay for your ticket. Why not? I paid for everything else while I was with that freeloader. But he told me you didn't want to leave Terrace. I said we shouldn't even go then. But he said we'd come back and get you after we struck it rich on Tatooine. Just another one of his lies. No, you're the one who's lying. Griff wouldn't... He wouldn't try to leave me behind.
Why should we believe you, Lena?
Think about it. If Griff wasn't trying to ditch you, Mission, then why didn't he tell you where we were going? After we left Terrace, he told me looking after you was holding him back. Griff's always looking to blame other people for his own problems. That's why he abandoned you. He did the same thing to me, too. As soon as I ran out of money, he started blaming me for all of his problems. Like it's my fault his get-rich-quick schemes never work out.
So where's Griff now? No, I'd like to get Griff's side of things before I judge him.
Hey, if you want to talk to Griff, go ahead. Last I heard, he was going to make a fortune working the Zerka Corp mines on Tatooine. But as far as I'm concerned, he's out of my life forever. Griff's better off without you anyway, you table-dancing, brother-stealing home wrecker. I guess that's my cue to leave then. I didn't mean to upset you, Mission. But one day you'll see I'm right about your brother. I only hope it's not too late by then.
Mission's brother. You've run into Lena, an old girlfriend of Mission's brother Griff. Lena informed Mission that it was Griff's idea to leave her behind the Terrace when they left. She also mentioned that Griff was on Tatooine working on the Zerka Corp mines. Understandably, Mission is eager to speak with him. Right, I'm going to check. If I run back on and run back off... Can I trigger another one, or do I have to literally leave the planet and come back? Oh shit. There's another fucking Twi'lek. Aren't you Bastila, Helena's little girl? Yes, it is you. I can see it in your eyes. My, how you've grown.
I'm Bastila, yes. I take it that you know my mother.
I worked for your father on an expedition years ago. Your mother showed me hollows of you before you left. Such a pretty little girl you were.
Is there something I can do for you, miss? As you can see, we're in quite a hurry.
Don't be rude, Bastila. I didn't mean to take up your time. I just want to ask you if your mother's condition improved any since I saw her.
My mother's condition?
You don't know? Just a thought. I assumed that she'd found you. When I talked to her last, she was desperate to find you.
I've not seen my mother since I joined the Order. Do you know what's happened? Did you say anything about my father?
I'm sorry, dear, but your mother's very ill, so she told me she didn't say anything about your father. However, I did see him.
I see. Where did you meet her? Do you remember?
On Tatooine, dear, she said she'd been there for a while. Maybe she's still there.
Thank you for informing me. I really must be going now.
What's this all about?
It seems my mother's been looking for me. Strange. Should we get the opportunity, could we look for her on Tatooine?
Certainly if you think it's important.
It's important enough that my mother was attempting to seek me out. Perhaps it has something to do with my father. Part of me would rather not see her at all. But if she is really sick, well, we shall see.
Okay, there's another little Tatooine mission. The only other one is Canderous. I'll take Carve out. I might trigger something with Carve, which will be cool. Okay, not trigger anything with Canderous. Interesting. May I take more of your time for a question? Go ahead. Human citizen Tatooine by the name of Rundle Usulum. His ranches have considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His younger daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has now not been returned. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. Most exciting news in it. Are you certain of this? You can come on and see her if you like. I do not make it a habit to bother vessels shooting humans, but I might make an exception this once. Are you certain the human is Sasha? I'm very certain. Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You've convinced me, sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I see. Would you allow me to see her? What I just said? I'll bring you to my ship. Let's go there now. I'm anxious to see her. That was quick. Leave just young saying, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I'm here to return you to your father. I think that the lunar eclipse was correct by your linguistic difficulties. I'm positive that your parents can assist you with that. I will take you home. Lord Arka Nabad Nujisan Lesva Sasha. Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I'm sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. Smashed it. I just told you a little bit about himself. I need to get Canderous to speak to me more. Okay. We need to head to Tatooine, I think. Just talk to Carl for a sec. The Tatooine's going to be our first spot. And we can do... I think we'll have to do some backtracking for Canderous, which is quite annoying, but... it's just how it works, isn't it? So... at least we can do missions and Bastilas. Stamp map appears to be in some sort of caval structure.
Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was inside some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay. I think we should just head straight out. We'll have a party of Bastila and mission. Seems obvious, doesn't it, to have that as the team?
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Is there any way you could reconsider the fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
The money I save I'll spend in your stores.
That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Tell me about Zerka's Corporation's operations here.
I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. I shouldn't get into it.
Come now, friend, let me in on the details.
No, it's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly even an attempt at sabotage by a rival company.
So Zerka Corporation set up shop on a barren planet.
Not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, and limited operations are still in place. But the ore is flawed. It has peculiar properties. They've had to look at other forms of business.
What form of businesses are being looked at?
Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are some fearsome native species that provide exciting hunting. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine swoop tracks. Attracting business has been slow, however.
What do you mean when you said the ore is peculiar?
Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but it just seems that Tatooine metal is unfit for effective manufacturing. I would imagine that this outpost will eventually be abandoned. Nobody is making any money here. Of course, this rock may have been settled a few times, so look for some other company to get stuck with it.
Where should a person look for opportunity?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the HUD at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
Okay, I'm done with this guy.
As you wish. If you need anything else, I'll be here.
I managed to flaunt the fee. Very good. I'll fucking say that. I'll take that for $1. It looks like some chests. Little footlockers just hiding around at the sides. Some grenades and antidotes. What's at the back? Nothing. Okay. What's going on here?
What?
That blocked me and bugged me out or something.
I'm here.
Okay, these guys don't look fucking friendly, do they? Oh, customers are taking. That's better. Okay. What's he have for sale? Life packs. Withdraws life support packs, heal 30 vitality points plus wisdom modifier. Okay. So that's some nice equipment, but once again, any Gizka ingesting bantha fodder. Buy that because I might need it later on. I think I probably do. Any Gizka ingesting one of these toxic pellets will die in a few seconds. It will cause the creature to attack all other Gizka in the area, infecting them as well. Buy one just in case. I can't let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. Looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What are you talking about? This is docking bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is, and that's why I have here in the requisition form. Everything seems to be in order. The Gizka are your problem out. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? Because right here in the manifest, you order correct Gizka to be delivered to docking bay 32. That's right here. They all need your thumbprint for the... Wait a second, where did the dead go? Nothing's ever organised around here. Anyway, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders said the crate's still split open once you put it in your hold. Some of the critters might have gone loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. What a cunt. The fate seems to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities in Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery Gizka to the Ebon Hawk's hold, and there doesn't appear to be any way to give them back. The Organ mentioned that some of them escaped. Look like I got poison for it.
To hunt raid? I work a wrench. Boring, but I know it won't kill me.
Right, I got the poison, so can I just instantly get rid of them? Advanced by a single greedy gulp, it'll probably take a few seconds for the poison to have an effect. Instantly fix the issue. Yeah, them lot can just fucking kill each other then. Fucking solutions instantly. That was so stupid. Wait, pouch up there? Damn. That's sneaky. Right, straight into Anchorhead. The very famous spaceport of Tatooine. I think we'll leave it there. And when we pick up next time, we'll just investigate absolutely everywhere. So we're at the spaceport, we've got the hunting lodge to go to, the Zerker office, the swoop registration, cantina, droid shop, and then obviously the Dune Sea. So thank you guys for watching. The like, favorite, share, subscribe. Until next time, peace.